tip-off goes to New Orleans. Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point. Now here's Williamson. Shot clock at 6.
Hey, yo, right here.
Ball finds Favors. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
And here's Favors. Williamson left side. Favors passes to Williamson over Gordon. Here's Favors. That one's not going to go. The Magic go the other way with it. Over in the corner, Isaac. Fultz looking around and finished off by Fultz.
You gotta step in front of Fultz, guys. I mean, he's solid when he comes rolling to the rim to hammer it down on these drives.
Now here's Ball. And there's the pass to Ingram. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The finish rips down the breakaway slam.
When Fournier gets going in transition, he's a blur. Hard to stay in front of him when he gets going.
Ball dishes to Williamson. Back to Ball. Floats it up for Williamson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Fultz the pass to Fournier. Now Fultz. Williamson with the block.
And when Zion blocks it, you feel it. He's got this kind of power behind these swats. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Gordon kicks to Fultz. Back to Gordon. Good D by Williamson. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 2 on the wing, Holiday. Williamson in the post. He's covered by Isaac. 6 to shoot. Ingram passes the ball. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Ross is checked in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Fultz. The Pelicans also changing it up. Melly is checked in for Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And it's Vucevic missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Williamson outside. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Williamson's got 6 points.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
Now here's Ross. Augustine looking around. Williamson with the block. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Orlando making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Isaac. James Ennis comes in for Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Augustine. New Orleans also making some changes. Hayes is checked in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball.
And that's a case where the deceptive strength that Ross has helps him score over the defense. You can't afford to take this guy lightly.
And it's good, 2 points.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Ennis. Vucevic down low. Working on Hayes. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And Jackson throws it down hard.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
Here's Bamba. Back to Ross. Over to the wing. Bamba against Redick, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. On offense here are the Pelicans. A big stretch here going 10-2. Hart the pass to Okafor. It's Redick on the wing to the middle. Okafor kicks to Redick. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Pelicans on top, leading by just 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Jahlil Okafor. And it's Hart in at the 3 spot. Now here's Jackson. Back to Okafor. Pass to Hayes. Clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hayes has got the lead up to 4 now for the Pelicans.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Bamba with it, covered by Hayes. He gets it in there.
When you look at Bamba, he has extraordinary length. And because of that, he's able to finish over most defenders.
Jackson passes to Okafor. Back to Jackson. Stolen by Bamba. And now here's Ennis, the fast break opportunity. Here's Hart. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. We're about 1.5 minutes into the second quarter now. Jackson dishes to Hayes. Redick is in the corner. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Magic.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
They get it again. Here's Bamba. And the rejection by Jackson. Outside, Redick. Pass to Hayes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New Orleans.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Frank Jackson. Now here's Favors. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And Favors, very reliable around the rim, can get it done over either shoulder.
Gordon against Favors. And the basket by Gordon.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Ball kicks to Favors. Back to Ball. Out to Favors. Ball, the pass to Favors. He can't get it to go. Gordon with the defensive effort. And they're moving it up. From 8, got a piece of it. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside, Ball. The putback. Fournier pulls it down. The Magic trail by 3. That's good from Augustine. The assist from Fultz.
Well, you don't last as long as Augustine has in this league without smarts. Very bright player, knows exactly where to run when the break is on.
Now, here's Ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. On the wing, Holiday. Offline with his 3. Magic have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Fournier into the lane. He gets that one.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Fultz. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now it's a 3-point Orlando lead. Outside, Ball. Feeds it to Ingram. And they get it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ingram's got his first points in this one.
Brandon Ingram, a nice display of toughness from the young forward here, showing that he can score through just about anything.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. So Fultz will go to the free throw line. That one is on Holiday. The Magic shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Holiday, the pass to Williamson. Holiday surveying the floor. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Some good moments from both teams. And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Markelle Fultz.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media. Global.
Oh, what a finish!
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Ball dishes to Favors. Williamson in the post. Vucevic defending. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Ingram.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. He's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
New Orleans making some changes here. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Redick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. And Redick kicks to Jackson. Passes it to Okafor. Yep, that one goes in there.
Grown man play there by Okafor. The skill he has in muscling shots in over difficult defense is a real bonus for him and his team.
Orlando making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Carter Williams in for Fultz. Carter Williams against Jackson. Nice shot there by Bamba.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Williamson looking it over. To the paint. Now here's Ingram. Defense is right there. To the left wing. Carter Williams against Jackson. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Okafor.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Now the pass to Vucevic. Jackson against Carter Williams. He kicks it to Ennis. Williamson with the block. For the lead, and the layup is good. Williamson's got 10 points.
And Williamson, such a unique prospect from a physical standpoint, can get anything he wants in that paint.
For the Magic, Terrence Ross comes in for James Ennis, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. The Pelicans also changing it up. Melly is checked in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram, and it's Drew Holiday in for Frank Jackson. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Dishes it to Augustine. Pelicans pull it in. 1:57 left in the third. Outside Holiday. Outside Redick. Launches a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And now a 4-point Pelican lead.
It's the main strength in Redick's game. His three-point shot. Lethal. This guy is a laser.
Augustine against Holiday. Augustine passes to Bamba. Back to Augustine. And Okafor with the block. They recover it. Here's Bamba. Will it go? And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, just a perfect, I mean perfect shot fake from Vucevic.
Orlando making some changes. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for Evan Fournier. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Hayes is checked in. Back to Holiday. Pass to Melly. New Orleans moving the ball around. Redick for 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And Holiday kicks to Hayes. And then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Fultz against Holiday. Isaac outside. Over Hart. No good off the front iron. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Hayes in the post. He's covered by Isaac. Redick passes to Hayes. Ross with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. Banked in off the glass. Fultz has got 11 points.
I tell you what, he's really good at completing drives despite being bumped. I mean, you just can't do much against Fultz in that situation.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. New Orleans on top, up 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for New Orleans right now, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Hart in at the small forward.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Outside, Ball. Williamson outside. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Fultz. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Vucevic has got it all tied up now for the Magic.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
Favors passes to Ingram. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And, you know, guys, not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can get it done inside, too. I mean, the way he releases the shot, that extension he gets on it makes it very hard to block.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. Evan Fournier's checked in for Ross. Here's Vucevic. Kicks to Fournier to take the lead. Pelicans with the rebound. Favors got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Williamson. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Pelicans making a switch here. Redick is checked in. Here's Fournier. No good that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Outside, Redick. Loads it up for Williamson.
And you got to appreciate the fearlessness with which he plays. Zion's ability to shoulder the offense at this stage of his career is incredible.
Fultz finds Fournier. Here's Gordon. Another miss by Orlando.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
To the right side. Here's Williamson. Favors trying to break free, and it's Williamson missing.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Ingram with the steal. It's stolen by Fultz. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Pelicans leading by 4. Ball kicks to Favors. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Ball no good. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for Orlando. Here's Gordon. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
Ball dishes to Williamson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Fultz. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Williamson, the pass to Ingram. Now, here's Ball. To the middle. Here's Williamson. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Fultz kicks to Fournier. Fultz against Ball. And the rejection by Favors. Now, here's Ball. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Smoothly taking technical to tack another point onto their lead there.
Williamson with it. Favors passes to Redick. Bullseye. Redick's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pelicans.
This is why you must play up on Redick, because he's terrific at shooting off the pass.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for great. Up next, the Grizzlies take. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5 down low. Now here's Brooks. Winslow finds Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. Shot clock at 6. Morant against Ball.
Okay, look at Morant flexing a little muscle right there, showing off his athletic ability right in their face.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift. How about his hands? Then we all know how it ends.
And that one is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Williamson. Inside and slam dunk by Ingram.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
And the Grizzlies with possession. Morant scanning the floor. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got his second basket.
Has closer in, Morant finding a way to score. He has fantastic touch around the 10.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Williamson. That shot off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Winslow. That one drops for him.
They've come out the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start the night.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Williamson. To the inside. Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
Now here's Morant. Fires the 3. Kept alive. So Favors will bring it up for New Orleans. Passes it to Ingram. Favors inside. Brooks covering. And that one's good by Favors.
And the contact doesn't shake Favors. He just outworks the defense and finishes strong.
Here's Morant. Jackson trying to break free. And it's Morant missing. New Orleans in the lead. Ball with it. He's picked up by Morant. The pass to Williamson. And he gets it to go.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Morant outside. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. Great D that time from Favors.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's Winslow. Back to Morant. to end the run. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Williamson outside. Back to Jackson. Redick is in the corner. There's the triple. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Here's Brooks. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And Brooks isn't just a fighter. Someone that isn't going to give in to the defense.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. 5 seconds left to play in the first quarter. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. New Orleans on top. They lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Pelicans' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Clark. Kyle Anderson is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2-guard position. Melton passes to Clark. Jones against Jackson. Clark outside, and there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That is his first foul of the game. Jones up top, guarded by Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses off the right iron. Here's Redick. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Melly. The feed now to Hayes. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Clark. Good work there as it goes.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings, a selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Inside. Outside for Redick. Back to Hayes. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Clark. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Outside Jackson. Pass to Hart. Okafor inside. He's against Clark. Jackson down low. Defended by Jones. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Here's Jones. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They are just killing them on the interior.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Solid ball movement there. I like seeing Hart make an effort to get it to his open guys.
Jones looking for an opening. The dish to Clark. Back to Jones. Pass to Gutteridge. Over to the left wing. Here's Clark. The putback. It's good on the putback. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Outside Jackson. Redick is in the corner. Back to Jackson. Outside, Redick. High post try. And that one hits back iron.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Back to Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And that one falls for Jones. Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. Holiday comes in for Frank Jackson.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Holiday dishes to Williamson. Back to Holiday. To the inside. Deflects the pass. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
And Memphis making a change here. Winslow's checked in. New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the game.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
But looking at Williamson's size, I mean skill and athleticism, I'm trying to think of a more unique player to enter the league.
To the middle. Here's Williamson. Okafor trying to get open. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Williamson.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength, it's the body control.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. The Pelicans making a switch here. Moore's checked in. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for New Orleans. The pass to Williamson. Right side Holiday. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Shot and game clock separated. Oh, he delivers that with
I can't believe it.
force.
I cannot believe that.
Are you for real? Morant, way up. That move was fire.
Stolen by Jackson.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
Now Morant. 1 second left. He lays it in. And it's a 5-point Grizzly lead.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
And a close game so far.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is for the Grizzlies. The first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest deficit was 6 points in the opening period. And that'll do it for...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram, and it's a small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
And Holiday kicks to Ball. Down low, Williamson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson. For New Orleans, they have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier. And both free throws good for Williamson. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. And they double up Morant. Jackson passes to Brooks. Now here's Morant for 3. Beyond the arc. Jackson dishes to Morant. 5 on the clock. And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
You could do that every time up the floor. Put Morant in the pick and roll and just let him go to work.
Ball kicks to Favors. To the paint. Here's Williamson. Look at that.
This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson and his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. It's unbelievable.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. Here's Morant. He's got 12. And the layup falls. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So for the Pelicans, Melly is checked in for Favors. And it's Jackson in for Drew Holiday. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jones comes in for Morant. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside, Jones. Here's Melton, guarded by Jackson. The putback, great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Ball, the pass to Melly. He dishes it to Hayes. Count it.
And that's why you don't let them get positioned deep in the post.
No, just too big of a threat down there. I mean, he has a number of go-to moves at his disposal.
To the wing on the left. Jones, the pass to Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. From 11 feet away, no good from Clark. Pelicans trail by 7. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Kicks it to Jackson. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. And again, Memphis no good. The Pelicans shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Ingram passes to Melly. And the shot goes in. And now it's only a 5-point Grizzly lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Jones, the pass to Anderson. Outside, Jones. 4 on the clock. And it's denied. But they recover it to the inside. And Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Pass to Melton. Now, here's Clark, covered by Hayes. That one good for 2. Clark's got 6 points.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Holiday dishes to Ingram. Inside. For the 3. It's good from long range. He's got 5.
Shot over 40% of Duke. And though he struggled a bit as a rookie, you knew Ingram's stroke would come around.
Jones against Holiday. Out to the wing. Outside, Jones poked away. 5 to shoot. Basket good. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Count that one. Valanciunas has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Memphis.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside of him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
Outside for Redick. From the arc. He can't hit that time. And it's Memphis the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Morant. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Favors dishes to Williamson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, this is your challenge defensively. How do you stop Williamson without fouling?
New Orleans making a switch here. Ball's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Morant with it. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pass to Winslow. Morant outside. Clock at 6. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Back to Williamson. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Morant with the ball. Yep, that one goes. And now a 10-point Grizzly lead.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on fast breaks.
Ball kicks to Williamson. Buries it down low.
He's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Man, I love watching this kid play. Morant, he's just electric at the offensive end. He's having a night.
Redick passes to Williamson. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
They're at a loss defensively of how to stop Zion. I mean, just too much athleticism, too much skill.
Morant outside. Here's Jackson, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Oh, no hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy.
Ball, the pass to Williamson, and the rejection by Jackson. And he recovers it. Back to Williamson. Shot clock at 5. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Morant. An easy 2 points on the layup. Morant's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Really left alone that time.
Doesn't get any better than this. Redick's confidence is what allows him to be so dangerous off the catch.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 13. Dishes to Redick. Takes the three. Rebounded by Jackson. So it's the Grizzlies now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Morant. Great D that time from Redick. To the paint. Williamson kicks the ball. Floats it up for Williamson. Stolen by Jackson. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, The Memphis players making their way through the tunnel earlier, and the home fans are already fired up to get this. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot.
I got ball. Screen.
Fultz against Winslow. And Fultz gets it to go. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Out to Morant. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And the layup is good.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Outside Fournier. Valanciunas against Vucevic. Nice D from Valanciunas. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Back to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant with a wide open look. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And boy, when Morant stretches the floor, those driving lanes just get bigger.
Fultz against Morant. Jackson comes over with the double. That one falls.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Brooks outside. From deep. It's hauled in by the Magic. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Fournier. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Well, Valanciunas reads the play and snuffs it out. That's the kind of defense you need from the 5 spot.
Vucevic with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Here's Fournier. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
The pass to Valanciunas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Vucevic.
You know this. There's a long history of great players coming out of Lithuania, and Valanciunas right there with the best of them. Remember, back in 2012, this guy was the MVP of the Lithuanian Basketball League.
And the Magic making a change here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Aaron Gordon. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Outside, Jones. Clark against Ross. Clark into the lane. And he makes that one.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And he comes up with the deuce.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Anderson passes to Clark. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Valanciunas, good.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on. His ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Ross. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Melton's checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Augustine.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Pass to Melton. Back to Jones. He kicks it to Clark. 6 to shoot. From downtown, here's Valanciunas, and Bamba pulls it down.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Jones the best to Valanciunas, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. 12 seconds left in the first. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in.
Listen, we know Aaron Gordon is a high-activity player, and if you give him daylight, he's ready to shoot it.
And that does it for the first quarter. Orlando out in front, up by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
They've got Anderson. He's out there with Brooks. Jones is out there with Clark. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Outside Gordon. Bamba against Clark. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Carter Williams. Tight defense on him. Makes it off the glass.
Carter Williams looks like he's floating out there, but has that deceptive first step.
Clark with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Jones kicks to Anderson. Jones against Vucevic. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Some changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Justice Winslow comes in for Melton. And it's John Morant in for Jones. Evan Fournier is checked in for the Magic. Markelle Fultz comes in for Ross. Fultz dishes to Fournier. Fultz looking around. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Morant. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Oh, Vucevic in position. Stolen by Winslow. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Jackson comes over with the double. And the turnover again by Orlando. And Memphis making a change here. Gutteridge is checked in. DJ Augustine's checked in for the Magic. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Fournier pass to Gordon. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Morant looking around. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Winslow's got the lead up to 1 now for the Grizzlies. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Here's Augustine. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, he might just be 6 feet tall, but there is incredible strength packed in that body. You can tell he enjoys the contact.
Anderson outside. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Then for the Magic, Isaac comes in for Aaron Gordon, and it's James Ennison for Markelle Fultz. Here's Augustine, denied by Morant.
Well, you see the insane vertical, the long arms. Morant impacts every aspect of the game.
The shot's good from Fournier. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Gutterich. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. The 3 from Morant. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
Passes to Ennis. Here's Isaac. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Augustine passes to Vucevic. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Well, DJ Augustine has been around this league a long time. He does not miss open teammates.
Morant. That one, no good. The Magic go the other way with it. Here's Fournier. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis. Fournier's got 8.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Jackson passes to Gutterich. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Winslow. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. And a change for the Magic. Carter Williams is checked in. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 6. And so it's Orlando.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. At the end of one, they were able to... And that does it for our...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3. Here's Morant, and that one drops for him. Morant's got 16.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Isaac goes in. And Isaac throws it down.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson finds Morant. Brooks. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Stolen by Brooks. And it's Memphis on the break. Morant with the ball. And a missed layup. Magic leading by 6. Fournier goes in. And yes, it's good. Fournier's got 4 this quarter.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Fires for 3. Morant with another miss.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Augustine, that's good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Jones, the pass to Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Clark's got 6.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Outside Fournier. Back to Augustine. Clock at 4. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Magic have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And guys, what you love about DJ Augustine is the leadership he provides to the young guys. They'll lean on him for advice, for knowledge, for sets. This guy is just a key cog.
Get it.
With the putback. And Clark is right there. Clark's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
There's the pass to Gordon. Here's Augustine. Back to Fournier. 58 seconds left to play in the third. Another miss by Orlando. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Melton. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Augustine against Jones. At the elbow, it's Gordon. Here's Fournier. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
I think what we're seeing from Evan Fournier is this guy is a terrific young player who's willing to do a little bit of everything.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Brooks comes in for Tyus Jones. Orlando also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. James Ennis comes in for Gordon. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine.
We call that making it quick work. A chance to start the break, and they take it. Ross is hard to slow down.
Here's Melton. Carter-Williams covering. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Feeds to Fournier. Stolen by Anderson. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Justice Winslow out there with Clark, and it's Jackson in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Winslow, the pass to Jackson. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And Memphis making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way, and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Here's Fultz. Shoots over Morant. Fultz, no good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. It's a 10-point game. Here's Morant. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10 frame to send it back.
And Vucevic throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Morant. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Vucevic. First free throw is good.
And the work ethic that Morant has, it sets him up nicely. Make no mistake, this guy wants to be an all-time great.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Michael Carter-Williams. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Morant against Fultz. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And the energy of Fultz, impressive. That has an ability to nail difficult shots over an aggressive defense.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Morant outside. Back to Winslow. Morant dishes to Brooks. Clock at 6. It's Morant with the drop. And it's blocked by Gordon.
How about the timing of Aaron Gordon? This guy has got the ability to rise up and send it back.
And here's Fultz. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Isaac passes to Fultz. Lob pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Just put the pass in his vicinity, and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
Morant outside. The feed to Jackson. Out to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. No good from Valanciunas.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Isaac outside. Pass to Ross. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Morant against Ross. Morant drives in. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 20.
And when Morant is cooking like this, it's fun to watch. He burns you in so many ways.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Ross, rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 11. There's Winslow, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Gotta show more muscle to keep him off that low block?
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
Here's Ross, and he converts the layup.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Fultz. Fultz has got his 4th rebound in this one. Ross on the wing. From deep, Valanciunas grabs the board. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Pass to Morant. And it's off from three-point range. Orlando with the ball. Ross for 3. A fresh 14 for Orlando. Lets the 3 fly. The Grizzlies pull it in.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Another miss by Orlando. Jackson dishes to Winslow. Jackson kicks to Winslow. Passes it to Morant. From outside the arc. A second chance effort.
I'll tell you, that's a big-time finish through contact. Jonas Valanciunas takes the bump, doesn't worry about it, just goes right through the strength.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really... It's time. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots, and it's Favors in at the 5. Now here's Williamson. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
5 to shoot. Ingram passes to Favors. And then Favors with the dunk.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And the pass to Gordon. Here's Isaac. Knocked loose. Back to Gordon. Offensive rebound, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Ball, the pass to Favors. Back to Ball. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. And now Orlando on the break. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Ball finds Favors. Williamson outside. Pass to Favors. Back to Williamson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Good job of recognizing the time dwindling, and Zion did not panic on that possession.
And starting really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way.
Now here's Williamson. Markelle Fultz unable to get his last shot to go. Gordon against Williamson, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside Gordon. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Fultz. Williamson with the block.
Yeah, sometimes it's just as much fun watching Zion go up for a hard block as it is a hard dunk.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. It's Fournier on the wing, taken away by Holiday. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Here's Williamson. The shot that time not on target. So Orlando will take it the other way. Here's Fultz. Holiday with the defensive effort.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Dishes it to Williamson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williamson's got 6 points.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
On the wing, Gordon. Covered by Williamson.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Ball dishes to Favors. Back to Ball. And there's the feed to Favors. Rebound by the Magic. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Gordon goes in. Can they get it? Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Ingram.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Favors passes to Williamson. Back to Favors. Pass to Williamson. Favors trying to break free, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Fultz gets it to go.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Now here is Holiday. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul. 8 seconds left here in the first quarter. And here's Augustine. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic start in the second. Ennis out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then there's DJ Augustine. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Ross in at the small forward. New Orleans leading by 3. Melly passes to Hayes. Down low. And there's Redick. That's good on the assist by Hayes.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Ross on the wing. It's rebounded by Hayes.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
To the inside. Back to Jackson. Hayes finds Redick. Fires from deep. He's off on that one. And Orlando will come the other way. Here's Carter Williams. And Carter Williams slams it in.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Redick. Fires the 3. Redick can't get that one to fall. And now Orlando on the break. Carter Williams with the ball. Augustine, that's good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for New Orleans. Pass to Hayes. Back to Jackson. The pass to Hayes. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Hayes has got his first bucket in this one.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that Sideshow Bob necklace with 1,000 stones and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim.
Redick for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the shot goes in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
New Orleans in the lead. Here's Jackson. Redick is in the corner. Back to Hayes. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Can't get it to fall. On up the court. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. For Orlando, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Aaron Gordon comes in for James Ennis. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Now here's Williamson. He's got 8. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williamson's got 10 points.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
Ball against Augustine. A minute 20 left here in the second. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Isaac. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Augustine finds Fournier. His 3-pointers off the mark. New Orleans has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Ingram. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome balance there from Ingram on the play. Even after the contact, able to absorb it.
The Magic making a switch here. Fultz is checked in. Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Now, here's Fournier. He's still scoreless so far in this one, and there it is for him.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Ball, the pass to Okafor. Holiday against Fournier. Here's Williamson. Here's Okafor. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Up top, Fultz. He's covered by Ball. Ball against Fultz. Vucevic trying to get open. Fultz, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A tremendous start for Zion Williamson. He had 10 points and 1. Thanks for joining us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So the Pelican 5 right now. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point guard. Isaac kicks to Fultz. To the middle. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
Passes it to Ball. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Favors passes to Ingram. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Ball, no good. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Yeah, you got to push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
Outside Holiday. There's the dish to Williamson. Misses in close. The Magic have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Fultz with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. Isaac kicks to Fultz. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Magic shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Redick. And there's the pass to Hart. Redick against Ross. Redick dishes to Jackson. To halt the run. And again, no good by New Orleans. Magic leading by 4. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Magic shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Orlando. And both free throws good for Ross. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Jackson passes to Hayes. And Hart has it in the corner. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The Magic shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Ross on the wing. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Ross has got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Orlando.
Bamba finds Ross. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Bamba passes to Ross. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Hart. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot. And one of the more unsung players included in the Anthony Davis trade, Josh Hart just continues to impress when given the opportunity.
A very much high character, hard-working player, and a lot more substance to his game. I also think it's interesting that in that deal, he came along with Lonzo Ball. So the two of them together accepting this new opportunity within the same roles for a new team.
Feeds to Hayes. Outside, Redick. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Redick's got 5.
Easy to see why J.J. Redick is a guy that everybody talks about as being one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
Carter Williams. Rebounded by Hart. Pelicans trail by 3. Hayes dishes to Redick. Back to Hayes. Pass to Melly. Back to Hayes. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Melly. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for Frank Jackson.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
Passes it to Redick. Ross with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Gordon's running.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete. Gordon is an effective option on fast breaks.
That shot off. And we've reached the end of the third. Magic lead by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for Orlando, Isaac and Vucevic down low. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings, and it's Fultz in at the point guard position. Here's Okafor. Yes, that goes in.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
And you got to prevent Fultz from getting all the way to the rim. Once he sees an open lane, he just attacks it. He is absolutely relentless.
Pass to Ingram. The three. Good on the three-point shot.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Fultz looking around. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Clock at 6. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Isaac. Okafor grabs the miss. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. The pass to Favors. Fultz brings the double team to tie it up. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to Favors. Over Fultz. And that one's good by Favors. And it's all knotted up.
And the contact doesn't shake Favors. He just outworks the defense and finishes strong.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
New Orleans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. And a switch here also for Orlando. Gordon's checked in.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Isaac. Some solid defense from Ingram. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Williamson kicks to Ingram. To the paint, and stolen by Fournier. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Fultz with the ball. Missed inside. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. They get a hand on it. Right side Favors. Ingram outside. And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket. And he gets the whistle. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Alvin Gentry told his team during the break. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Ross with it. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Holiday. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And it's Williamson missing. Orlando leading. Passes it to Ross. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Brandon Ingram. the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Redick passes the ball. And then Ball slams it in.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Orlando now. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. Kicks it out to Gordon. Clock is at 3. Back to Isaac. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Favors.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Ingram. Yes! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
This is why you love Brandon Ingram.
It falls!
You gotta be in just flat out awe of this young man's ability. What a great understanding of the magnitude of the moment.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory. terrific look at the city of Memphis, Tennessee. Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Right side Jackson. Back to Brooks. And here's Morant. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Inside, here's Favors, and then Favors with the dunk.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. And the rejection by Favors. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Ball, the pass to Williamson. Back to Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
I love how hard Lonzo Ball plays. It's what's allowed him to overwhelm the defense right there.
Morant against Ball. Here's Valanciunas. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Ingram. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Ingram just made a great all-around progress last season. But the one thing that really stood out, the improvement he made from the free throw line.
It was a big leap and an important one. Reason why? Because he was his team's guy that they depended on at the end of games. And we saw him close out a number of those games at the charity stripe.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Williamson. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas, he's got that long wingspan. You saw it right there on that play.
Here's Ingram. Favors. And there's Favors putting it right back in.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Morant. Misses from short range.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Williamson against Brooks. Down low. 9 feet out. And Favors finishes it off. Favors got 6.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
Stolen by Ball. Williamson dishes the ball. Kicks it out to Williamson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Brooks the pass to Morant. And oh, he just jams it right over Derek Favors. Wow!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
To the inside. Ball finds Ingram. Back to Ball. 1:09 left in the first quarter. And Ball slams it in.
The defense playing Lonzo Ball to pass that off. Instead, he takes it all the way.
Brooks outside. The 3. The shot, no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Ingram outside. Williamson left side. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Valanciunas. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Favors. Williamson with it. Ball up top. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first.
Well, what did Coach tell us? We wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
Williamson kicks to Holiday. Outside, Ball. A 3-ball. Here's Ingram, and he makes good on the layup.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back to the action after this word. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
We've got Tyus Jones. Kyle Anderson is out there with Clark. And it's Gutterich in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls. And watching Brandon Clark play, first thing you notice, young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he fell to 21.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Anderson right side. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Hart the pass to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Hayes. And he banks in the layup. Hayes has got his first 2 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
No good from Clark. Pelicans leading by 12. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Redick dishes to Hayes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Okafor's checked in for Nicolo Melton. Here's Melton, covered by Redick. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Good on both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Pelicans shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Jackson passes to Okafor. Inside. And Hayes kicks to Redick. Here's Jackson. Here's Okafor. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Jones in the post, guarded by Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And Okafor with the block. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Redick dishes to Okafor. And it's good for 2. Okafor's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pelicans.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Clark outside, tipped away. Pass to Melton. Okafor grabs the miss. Pelicans leading by 13. Outside Jackson. Down low. And Okafor at the basket on the assist by Jackson. Okafor's got 4 points this quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jackson passes to Hayes. On the wing, Jackson, defended by Jones, stolen by Anderson. Here's Gutteridge. Clark. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Ball kicks to Favors. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. That's now 8 points for Derek Favors.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Morant outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Derek Favors.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Williamson against Jackson. Right side, Ball. Shot clock at 6. Williamson kicks to Ball. Off target with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 12. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Favors can't get it to go. Brooks, left side. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
We're seeing the two-way talent.
And so that brings the first half to a close. New Orleans on top.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Things were going New Orleans' way from the beginning. An exceptional game plan helped them open with a 12-4 run. And that should...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've seen Derek Favors really having a great game.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from him? I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Morant against Ball. Williamson outside. And he lays it straight in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jackson in the corner. Valanciunas inside. Working on Favors. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Holiday is running. Oh, what a play!
Awesome. Brandon Ingram typically isn't about the flash, but he showed it right there.
It's Morant with the drop. And the rejection by Favors. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. Traps in the tray. Morant's got 9.
I think consistency from 3 is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
Passes to Williamson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. New Orleans also making some changes. Okafor is checked in for Favors. And Hart subbed in for Lonzo Ball. The putback and the second chance effort by Jackson.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Double team on Holiday. There's the pass to Hart. Outside Holiday. He kicks to Okafor. And the rejection by Jackson. Valanciunas dishes to Jackson. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. New Orleans leading by 11. Outside Holiday. There's the dish to Okafor. Feeds it to Williamson. Stolen by Brooks. Anderson passes to Morant. No good on that one. Holiday with the defensive effort. Brooks finds Jackson. Second shot opportunity. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And the layup by Jackson.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Ingram dishes to Williamson. Back to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Morant drives in. Good. Morant's got 7 points here in this quarter. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Pass to Hart. He's looking for Okafor and finds him. Count that one.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Pelicans leading by 11. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. On the wing, Holiday to the paint. Ingram left side. Just 5 to shoot. It's deflected.
On the block shot, Dillon won't beat you with length, but he does have good lift off the floor.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Jackson in for Drew Holiday. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Left side, Redick. No one near him. It's rebounded by Gutteridge.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
26 seconds left to play in the third. The shot by Redick, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Clark. Snatched away. Just 3 on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Jones. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
When we talk about Lonzo's feel for the game, it's at both ends. Excellent defense there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Pelicans leading by 13. We've got Justice Winslow. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Jones. And it's Gutterich in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Left side Favors. Passes it to Melly. 3 on the clock. This one for 3. Second chance shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys.
And Valanciunas just shrugging off the contact there to finish the play.
Pelicans leading by 12. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Here's Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Memphis moving it around. Jones the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Gutterich. Clark outside. Now the feed to Valanciunas. Over Favors. No good from Valanciunas.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Ball against Jones. They grab their own miss. Favors can't get it to go. Stolen by Ball. Now the pass to Hart. Outside, Ball. Launches it. No good. And it's Memphis the other way. Here's Jones. Redick with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 14. Outside, Ball. Out left to the wing. Hart the pass to Favors. Back to Hart. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Jones drives in. No good there. Great D that time from Favors. So Favors will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Ball finds Favors. And then Favors with the dunk.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Valanciunas, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Now here's Ball. To the middle. Here's Favors. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Jones looking for an opening. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for New Orleans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Derek Favors.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Outside, Redick. Here's Favors. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
The steal. Kicks to Redick. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark into the lane. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was displayed.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the folk and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And Orlando has possession. Now here's Fultz. Isaac outside. Unloads from 9. Yep, it counts.
I think you got to keep Isaac from getting in the paint. Once he's established position there, the defense is toasted up.
Here's Morant. Vucevic with the block, and they'll keep possession. And Valanciunas kicks to Winslow. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And the technical free throw is good. Valanciunas finds Winslow. Morant with a wide-open look. No good on the triple.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Isaac passes to Gordon. Rebounded by Valanciunas. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the paint, here's Brooks. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Here's Fultz. Isaac outside. There's the feed to Gordon. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break. Here's Valanciunas. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Fultz the pass to Isaac. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, you look at Isaac, and all you think he needs to do is add some weight. He's got terrific skills and a promising future.
This is his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for Isaac. And so here's Memphis. It's a 3-point game. Now here's Morant for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Valanciunas, good.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
And it's out of bounds. Pass touched by Valanciunas. Ross, he's checked in for Orlando. Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Fultz gets it to go.
I tell you what, he's really good at completing drives despite being bumped. I mean, you just can't do much against Fultz in that situation.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Jackson. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And at 6'3", Morant sure can fly. I love when he gets up and throws it down.
Here's Fultz. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul him.
For the Magic, Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Now here's Jones. Clark. And Clark is right there.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Jones against Augustine. 2 points. That one goes.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jones against Augustine. Outside Gordon. He dishes it to Ross. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bamba. And they pick up 2.
When you look at Bamba, he has extraordinary length. And because of that, he's able to finish over most defenders.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Stolen by Bamba. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Bamba's running. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Magic have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Well, it's fairly obvious, but it's important that Bamba stays healthy so he can keep improving. I mean, his skill set and physical tools both are very impressive. His upside is way up.
Outside, Jones. 4 seconds left. No good on the layup. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Magic out in front, leading by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
The lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. Terrence Ross is out there with Michael Carter-Williams, and it's Ennis in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando. And the jam by Ross.
Boy, I like how Carter-Williams spreads the ball around. I mean, he opens up a lot of opportunities for his guys to shoot it.
The pass to Clark. And Bamba comes to help. Here's Melton. He's guarded by Ross. Melton's shot is good. And so it's Carter-Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Magic, leading by 5. Ross on the wing. Back to Carter-Williams. Pass to Isaac. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
For the Magic, Vucevic comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And Fournier subbed in for Terrence Ross. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Dylan Brooks in for DeAnthony Melton. Here's Gutteridge. That one goes in. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Out to the right wing. Here's Carter-Williams. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman, Fournier, solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Here's Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Magic leading by 3. Carter-Williams feeling it out a bit, stolen by Brooks. And it's Memphis on the break. And here we go. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful Clark loves to attack that rim.
Here's Carter Williams, and Carter Williams slams it in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Orlando making some changes. Gordon's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Markelle Fultz comes in for Ennis, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams. Now here's Fultz. He's got 6. Here's Gordon, and the rejection by Valanciunas. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Orlando, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Fultz dishes to Fournier. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. And the shot is good. Brooks has got 5 now. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way. And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
The shot's good from Fournier.
When Fournier gets going in transition, he's a blur. Hard to stay in front of him when he gets going.
Morant passes to Jackson. Morant against Augustine. And the basket is good. He's got 6.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Augustine, no luck. The Grizzlies have gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's Brooks, and he dunks it down. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Morant against Augustine. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
You know, Augustine, when he's attacking, playing downhill, trying to score, it puts a lot of pressure on the defense and puts him in a tough spot guarding.
Bamba is checked in for the Magic. Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. Memphis also making some changes. Anderson comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Tyus Jones. Morant looking around. 5 on the clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. 5 seconds left in the first half. Morant, that drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. 8 points for John Morant.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Grizzlies.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. And Shaq, a team that used to be known for it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot.
Capable of finishing off those alley-oops, throw it in Vucevic's area, and he's going to go get it for you.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic Following the trend of many other centers in our league, he's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Craig? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range, but I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
Fournier finds Fultz. Gordon against Jackson. Outside Fournier. 6 to shoot. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Orlando trailing here. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Morant outside. Kicks it to Winslow. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Memphis shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And so he hits the technical free throw for the Magic. James Ennis, he'll check in for Gordon. Terrence Ross comes in for Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Markelle Fultz. Pass to Winslow. And it's Clark in the corner. For 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The Magic making a switch here. Bamba's checked in. The Grizzlies. Oh,
that was a strong dunk. Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Clark outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Jones, no one around him. Drills it from outside. Jones has got 5. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Isaac outside. Shoots over Winslow. They get it back. Count that one from Isaac. He has 6.
Hey, if you're going to get offensive rebounds, you've got to stay active, and Isaac does that, doing a nice job utilizing his reach to snag those second chance opportunities.
1:51 left here in the 3rd quarter. Jones for 3, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Ross. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Magic lead by 3.
Bamba's got crazy length and impressive height, obviously, at north of 7 feet. Helps him on that offensive board, but his tenacity a big part of that, too.
Jones for 3. Again, the miss by Jones. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Bamba passes to Ross. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
You know, guys, passing is one part of Bamba's game that he's been working on. And, you know, when you can pass it as a big guy, that's an added bonus.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Gutteridge to the inside. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Vucevic to the pass to Bamba. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Clark with a wide open look. Here's Valanciunas. Goes back up. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Valanciunas has got 10.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Isaac kicks to Bamba. Now Carter Williams. He has 6. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Here's Gutterich. The putback off the mark. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Orlando out in front, leading by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. E.J. Augustine out there with Fultz, and it's Fournier in at the 3. Orlando leading by 3. And here's Augustine. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Magic lead by 5.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
They do, and you also see a lot of points have come off the dribble penetration. They've been aggressive on the bounce at attacking the defense.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That'll be his second foul of the game. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Morant.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Feeds it to Gordon. Over Anderson. Here's Vucevic, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
The former Arizona.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Fournier, and he uses the glass on the layup.
The defense looking helpless here. Fournier is solid as going despite getting hit. Really strong playing through contact.
Anderson outside. Back to Morant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Memphis trailing here. To tie it up. And Morant will lay it in. Morant's got 7 now in this quarter.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Vucevic with the bucket.
And, you know, know, you develop a level of trust with your teammates when you show the kind of concentration that Vucevic shows in these situations. He's the total package.
The Grizzlies have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And there's the pass to Brooks. Clock at 6. It's Morant in the corner. At the tip and staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
And how about Valanciunas coming through here? When it's a big possession, giving it to him is a great idea.
I like to say a guy making a shot like that, Fultz has the clutch gene. Doesn't shy away from the big moment.
The drive by Vucevic. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Morant. Gordon with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And good that time.
Man, I got to give major props to the confidence of Fournier. This guy never backs down. Wants the big shot.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
And Fultz gets it to go.
Raise the roof for Fultz. Get those hands up for him now. Excels at taking over during key possessions.
Now here's Morant for 3. It drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. Orlando, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Fultz with the ball. The rebound by Anderson.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
And finished off by Morant.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Good on the bucket.
Much respect to Fultz for his attitude. Even when he gets bumped around, he stays with it. Superb body control.
A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Morant outside. Missed. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball.